Okay, guys, this is a review from Raw on Monday. Raw started off with the video package, of course, of Big Show and Cena, talking about all that stuff that's happened so far. Then it cuts to Big Show coming out, and it cut a promo saying how he thought everybody in the back was his friend. He thought, John Cena was going to speak up for him. He thought other guys in the back were going to speak up for him, which of course didn't happen. He also talked about his new contract that he got, saying that anybody else would have done the same thing if they were in his boat and stuff like that. He also talked about as soon as he got fired, Brodus Clay, he was dancing in the ring, so everybody forgot about Big Show as soon as Brodus Clay got in there and started dancing around. Basically, it's just a promo of explaining why he turned heel, which I'm glad he did, 'cause he's better as a heel anyway. To me, maybe you have a better or different opinion than I do. Leave a comment below if you like. First match of the night was Alberto Del Rio and Santino. This match went all of maybe, I want to say, a minute and 45 seconds, if that. No offense by Santino. Del Rio was pretty much just showing how strong he is. And they're doing that to Santino as when he's a U.S. champ, which I don't get at all. You want to try to make your champion stronger than having him go a minute 45 seconds. Del Rio won by his armbar, which of course he pretty much wins that move all the time. After that, it went to a backstage promo of Eve and Alex Riley. Alex Riley is just talking to Eve, and all of a sudden Big Show comes up from behind her. And, Big Show knows now that he gets to pick his opponent for the night. And Alex Riley is trying to say, hey man, I was on your side, don't pick me, Show. I was on your side, I was behind you 100%. Big Show goes, hey Rye, I'm not going to pick you as my partner. But I do want to send a message in back of the locker room. So of course he shoves him into the wall, which he shoved him pretty hard. That was a pretty hard bump that Alex Riley took. I was pretty impressed with that. Match number 2 was Kofi and Truth versus Swagger and Ziggler for the tag titles. Of course, Kofi and R-Truth won. There's no big secret there. What they really need to do with Swagger and Ziggler is break them up. Ziggler is 100% better by himself as a single. They need to put him in a pretty big feud soon, because he's one of the best they got in the company. And he deserves better than what he's getting, that's for damn sure. But that match was pretty good. There were some pretty good spots in it. I enjoyed it a lot. Anytime you get those four in the ring together, it's going to be damn good, I gotta say. Other than that, this Raw was pretty promo heavy. Then again, it went to Big Show in the back with Santino. After he hurt his arm, after he lost to Del Rio, Big Show was, I'm assuming, going to pick Santino as his opponent, but lo and behold, here comes Brodus Clay. Brodus Clay goes, you got something to say, you want to say it to my face, don't say it behind my back. So Big Show accepts Brodus Clay's challenge to fight in the ring, which I was happy about. Finally, we get to see Brodus Clay not in a squash match. I thought these two were going to go at it for at least, hopefully, 7-8 minutes in Raw. That would have been damn badass, if you ask me. After that, it went to John Laurinaitis promo with Eve and Otunga in the ring. This was pretty much to promote the WWE 13 video game coming out on October 30th, I believe. I might want to check that. Basically, John Laurinaitis goes, the new cover of the WWE 13 game has me on it, which of course it popped down, big thing came down from the lights and whatnot, has his picture on the cover of the game, which that picture looked alright, but I mean, I don't know why they would have him on the cover, but when you go figure, out comes CM Punk. CM Punk's talking about how stupid that cover looks and how how dumb he looks on it, and he just looks stupid, period, and called Otunga Carlton, which I got a damn laugh at. That was hilarious. Um, then again, he goes, "You're not on the cover of WWE 13 because I am." And here comes his little cover, which is damn badass. It's got him with his arms crossed like this on the cover, WWE 13. It's gonna be a badass game, at least of what I've seen of it so far. After that promo, which we could have had Punk fight a match that would have been more better than that promo. They could have just announced that just during a match, like they talk crap during matches anyway. After that promo was the third match of the night. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan. Anytime these two get into the ring, it's badass. They are two of the hardest workers that WWE has at the moment. Them two need to be in an Iron Man match. WWE needs to put them in an Iron Man match. They could do it the first 3-hour Raw, which is July 23rd. They can totally do that the last hour. I would definitely watch that damn match. You imagine, I bet you that match would probably be as good or even better than Shawn Michaels Bret Hart Iron Man match. I mean, I may be reaching. Other people might not think the same thing, but I think it could be damn good or equal to that match. Daniel Bryan wins, of course, in that match by the exposed turnbuckle. If you paid attention during the match, Bryan took off the turnbuckle. Punk got thrown into it. He rolled him up. I believe that's what happened. I think this happened in the match. He got rolled up and won. Kane comes out, attacks the shit out of Daniel Bryan. He's beating him with the chair and, kicking his ass, what have you. While CM Punk's recovering, on the mat. Oh, I'm sorry. AJ is down at the ring also during this match wearing a CM Punk shirt. So anyway, getting back to the match. As soon as, CM Punk's starting to get up after Kane beats the crap out of Daniel Bryan, AJ slides in a chair to CM Punk, and he beats the holy crap out of Kane. And there you go with that. So that match was good. But anyway. Next match, Christian fought The Miz. That's pretty much all you got to say about that one. Match was a squash. I don't know if it's because Miz is going off to film Marine 3 or what have you, but he's not really doing anything at the moment. And now, at the end of the match, he gets up, and then Orton comes down the ring and RKO's him. Now, an interesting development in that is I have a Bleacher Report, the app on my iPhone, and about maybe 2 hours ago, it said that Randy Orton has been suspended by WWE for 60 days, I think because of their wellness policy. I don't know, you might want to research that. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that it was 60 days because of the wellness policy. Which that really sucks. He's one of their top guys. He's the top guy on SmackDown. And, now he's suspended for 60 days. I don't know what the hell they're going to do now. They got Sheamus and other people that can, take his spot. But like I said, he's one of the top guys in the whole company, especially SmackDown. So that puts a big dent, I'm sure, in their plans of what they were going to do with him. So, that kind of that sucks for us fans, to be honest with you. That really does. Other than that, Sheamus fought Otunga. He earlier in the night, Laurinaitis was ripping both him and Eve, talking about how they're not getting the job done right now. So Otunga volunteered to fight Sheamus. Wasn't even a match. Otunga did get some offense in there, not very much, of course. And then he got bro kicked in the face, which is there. 1, 2, 3. Match is over. Sheamus wins again, or wins, I should say. I'm sorry. Bro kick right to the face. So that's the end of that. Now, the match of the night, I thought would have been the match of the night, was Brodus Clay Big Show. Brodus Clay comes out first, and he's doing his little thing, blah, blah, blah. Big Show comes out with the microphone, cuts a small little promo, and then, Brodus Clay gets out of the ring, is facing the ramp. Big Show rushes down the ramp, spears excuse me, spears Brodus Clay and just beats the crap out of him. He's knocking him out. It wasn't even a match. It was just to make Big Show look stronger. You know, he's beating the crap out of him, hitting him, this and that, throwing him everywhere. Then Kofi Kingston comes down to the ring. That didn't do anything. Big Show swatted him away like a fly. R-Truth comes down the ring. Big Show swatted him like a fly, so they were just made a quick appearance and they were down on the ground. Like I said, this was just Brodus Clay getting his butt whooped by Big Show, making Big Show look stronger for Cena. Big Show knocked out Brodus Clay, of course. And another interesting thing on this Raw was John Cena was nowhere to be found, which was shocking to me, especially being at a Memorial Day episode. You figured since he's all big with the troops and all that kind of stuff, he would have been on the episode at least once. You know, maybe not in the match, but he would have cut a promo out in the ring thanking the troops and stuff like that. But he was nowhere to be found on this episode, which was a little refreshing, knowing that, you know, Raw wasn't just about him being on there. But count on it the next couple of weeks. We're gonna get heavy doses of Big Show and Cena leading up to their match, which is now, of course, in a steel cage. Which that leaves room for all sorts of stuff to happen. Someone could break the lock on the door, come in, they can climb the ring, come in, help Big Show, or maybe help John Cena, who knows. But like I said, next couple weeks are going to be John Cena and Big Show heavy, I'm sure. Raw this week was maybe I'd say 6.5. I might be reaching. Last couple of weeks it's been kind of terrible. And I hate to say that, you know, I'm a really big fan of WWE, but it's been terrible this last couple weeks. Hopefully next week, and we did not have a single Divas match, which was probably a little bit refreshing. I mean, they could have done something else with that 2 minutes that they have anyway. So this Raw, we have no John Cena and no Divas, which was, you know, refreshing this time around to not have focus on them. But otherwise, like I said, you know, Raw is 6.5, and like I said, hopefully it's better than last week, or hopefully next week's Raw is better than the last couple weeks, actually, I should say. I'm sorry. You know, maybe Brock Lesnar. Oh, and another thing, we didn't get no word of Paul Heyman, no word Triple H, no word of Brock Lesnar. No mention of them at all. Maybe next week we get something from Triple H coming back, talking about both being fired or what he found out they supposedly had a meeting in Stamford, Connecticut about what they're going to do with Brock Lesnar and whatnot. So we'll see what happens in this next couple weeks. Hopefully, like I said, and I'm sure all of y'all too would like it to be better, because it's been crap these past couple weeks. If you agree, comment down below or do whatever you would like. That's cool. But anyways, thanks for watching my video. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and comment, leave me some feedback for what you think. Thanks.